What's going on YouTube? Hater back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. As you guys can see, we're going to be doing another unboxing as I have some pretty cool stuff that I'd like to show you guys. As you guys can tell by the title, it's been about 1 week since we unboxed and reviewed the MatchX M2 Pro miner. It's right there on the wall, and it's been there running right next to my window for the past week. As you guys know, we have to go over the fact that it wasn't operating at full health, so the numbers are going to be varied, but I wanted to show you guys what it would look like running for about a week. It took a week to get to 100% health. It started at 80 and then was like 83, 85, 87, 90, so on and so forth, up to 100%. So we'll have to make another video as to what mining at full 100% capacity with the M2 Pro miner actually yields us in about 1 week. And then we'll do the calculations to see if our return on investment and break even is fairly accurate with what we said last week. Now, without further ado, let's dive into unboxing what these two are. All right, guys, so let's jump into it. So this was actually sent to me by the team over at MatchX. Since I am now one of their affiliates, and a huge shout out to you guys. Actually, a lot of people actually bought some of these miners, so I guess we'll all experience them. They didn't want to wait for me to be the guinea pig and test it out. Let me know what you think about the miner when you receive it. You'll probably have gotten it by now, if not maybe by the time this video is out, if not next week. As you guys know, I have partnered with MatchX M2 Pro miner, so I did leave a link in the description down below if you wanted to check it out and get one for yourself. I believe it's $50 at checkout. Just by following through with the process, you'll actually get a $50 discount on purchasing one of these miners. So this was sent to me by the team over at MatchX, and I want to see what it is. They said this was stuff I could give away to you guys in the audience. So let's see what it is that I can actually give away. Large. Okay, so we have lots of larges. 1, 2, 3, 5 MatchX MXC coins. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. Really cool. And this is the other side. They also sent over a few of these fidget spinners again. No, not a mug at all. Pretty cool. It's a MatchX 8-ball. Should we give some of the stuff away to our subscribers? Look what it says. Looks like yes. All right. Well, Magic 8-ball never lies. I guess we'll give 3 lucky people some of this stuff here. I'll ship it out. I'm not shipping international. So preferably, if you live in the United States, then you can enter the giveaway. Comment down below. Let's do MatchX giveaway. Comment that sentence, and I will pick 3 people. You have to be in the United States as well as fit a size large, preferably. And I will send this stuff to you. We'll do a drawing probably in the next week or 2, and I will send it out to you free of charge. But otherwise, let's get on to the second unboxing. So most of you already know by the title that there was a second miner that I did purchase, but you don't know exactly which one it is unless you follow me on Instagram. So I'd like to just quickly unbox this. I'll do another video later on going really in depth and setting this up. But for right now, I just want to open it up, show you guys what it is. Then I'll show you guys how much profit I made in 1 week with the M2 Pro miner. All right, so any guesses down below as to what possibly this could be? I'm very excited to get this. I impulse bought it, which is nice. So check it out here, guys. This is the Bobcat Miner 300. It is the People's Miner. As you guys know, and if you check the website, these are pretty much sold out absolutely everywhere. If you go on the website, it takes probably like 8 to 20 weeks. That's about 5 months from purchasing this, and it can only be done in USDC in cryptocurrency, and I cannot wait that long. That's ridiculous. Helium is blowing up right now on the H&T network, and I just had to get involved in it and purchase this. So what I did is I went on eBay and I actually found one, and I bought a listing for $1,200. I know that sounds crazy considering these are only about 400 bucks. But once you do the math and the true cost value after the tax write-off, they're actually not that bad. So let's dive into this unboxing here. Now, hopefully buying this on eBay, you have to make sure that you're buying one that isn't already synced. I mean, you could, but it's just a little more sketchy. So this one is brand new. That's what the listing said. If not, I'm gonna return it. And that's also the cool thing. You can't write it off if you buy it with crypto, but you can if you buy it with US dollars, which I did on a credit card. So I do have that security. We have a warranty card real quick. And this is the miner itself, not even opened. So I want to just go through this really quickly, show you guys what it is that I got, and then we'll cut to the other part. very small. This is actually a lot smaller than I had anticipated it was going to be in other videos, but that's as far as I'm going to go into the unboxing of the Bobcat miner. You'll have to wait for another video where we actually go through and walk through this. Otherwise, let's show you guys my profits. All right, guys, so it's time to finally break down how much profit I made in the first week of owning the MatchX M2 Pro miner. First, before we dive in, for those that didn't catch the first video of unboxing and setting up the M2 Pro miner, I just want to break down how much I actually purchased this thing for. So right now, as you guys can see, on average, it comes out to about $24.99, 2,500 euros. And if you do the tax calculator right here, you guys can see that 2,500 euros comes out to about $2,900 in US. Now, the cool thing is, because I own an LLC, and we discussed this in the last video, you can completely take the tax deduction and write off the entire M2 Pro miner, which actually gives you a true cost value of how much something like this would cost. So if you guys own a miner like this for $2,900 and you also had an LLC, you know, within crypto or whatever your hobby might be, if you're able to write off the M2 Pro miner using it entirely for business, which is what we're doing, then you can literally go right over to here, you enter your tax bracket. So let's assume mine's 35%. And we type in the amount that it comes out to, which is $2,900. So the miner costs us $2,900 US, and this is pre-tax money before our IRS takes the money from us. This is with a 1099 pre-tax. So of the $2,900, the Section 179 deduction comes out to saving us about a cash savings on your purchase of $1,015, lowering the cost of equipment to $1,885 with after-tax savings. That is a huge deduction, and you have to consider this when you have an LLC and create a crypto mining business or just a business along that point. You can deduct the cost of equipment. So now that we have $1,885, as you guys can see on my app here, that my current health, as you guys know, this is something you have to consider, that the first week we were not operating at full mining capacity. Health, when you first get your miner, is at 80%. And as you guys can see, since then, it's been maybe a week and a half. We've currently mined a total of 2,500 or 2,572 MXC tokens. And as you guys can clearly see here, the price of MXC is currently at 5 cents. And this fluctuates too. So not only was the health of my miner increasing, but the price of MXC was fluctuating as well. So when I go down, you can see my uptime has been 100%. The fuel has been 100%. When I click on the health, you can see that's completely filled, and we've been online entirely the whole week. Now going over to revenue here, or we'll go over to the score to see how long this has been up. You can see during the month we've been up for the full week right here, which was a total of 167 hours. Currently, we're only at 64 hours for this week, which isn't that bad, but we completed this entire week. So I'll be using October 24th, that entire week, to basically show us how much profit we have made. Now, when you go back, you can see right here in the app, you go over to revenue, you can see right here that if we click see more and we go to the month, for that week of October 24, we've mined a total of 1690 so far, and then this week it's 607. So it's interesting because we've mined a total of 1690 MXC tokens for that entire week, and as you know, the current price is at 5 cents. So 1690 times 5 cents comes out to a total of $85 for that week. So consider this is the first week we actually had full mining. We weren't at 100% health yet, so we weren't making the entire amount. We'll have to make another video later to see what mining at 100% capacity does, but at $84.50, we divide that by the 7 days, we're getting a total of $12.07 per day that we're mining, which really is not that bad. Now, considering the cost of equipment was $1,885, we can divide that to get exactly how many days we need before we can make a profit on here. So we type in 1885, and then we divide that by the amount it makes us per day, which comes out to 156 days before we would break even. We divide that by 30 days average in a month. It comes out to about 5 months and some change in regards to when we break even. That's incredibly low considering most mining rigs and graphic cards take about a year to a year and a half before you can break even. By using the true cost Section 179 tax deduction, we actually lower our equipment costs all the way back down to $1,885, which is incredible. So I do want to show you some other stuff. What you guys also have to consider is that the price of MXC has fluctuated for our trial run for the first week. So as you guys can see, when we started this, and I would use Sunday for reference here, we mined a total of 250
MXC tokens, which is interesting because that's the most we mined, mining at 80% health. The reason being is on October 16th, you guys can see here on the 16th of October, the price of the coin was currently trading closer to 0.04 cents. We were actually at 0.04 cents. Now, moving forward, we're currently trading at 0.05 cents. So we have mined less tokens, but it's about the same value of about $12 per day. So it's interesting to see how that fluctuates. As the price decides to move up, the amount of tokens we mine moves down, but our previous tokens that we mined more of at 0.4 cents are obviously worth more now. So it kind of evens us out, but increases the amount of profit that we've made. So you can see here, as I've slowly moved forward, our health has slowly increased up to 100% eventually. But you'll notice here that the amounts of MXC tokens that we've mined has actually decreased substantially, slowly but surely. We started off mining 252, and then by the end of the week, we were mining closer to 230 to 235. When you move closer to the 20th here, prices are much higher. 0.047, almost up to 0.05. You can see kind of how it regulates itself there, but honestly, it's really not that bad. With a 5-month return on investment, it's pretty incredible to see the returns that we've been making. So guys, I'll make a video in another week or two basically showing you guys what mining at full health is in a return on investment for the week, but so far mining at $12 a day really isn't that bad. With me specifically breaking even in a little over 5 months, that's a pretty good return on investment. Now, I am going to make a video later on also showing you guys the Bobcat miner that I did pick up, and I also have another miner on its way too that's on the LP1 system, so that'll be pretty cool to unbox and show you guys, so stay tuned for those. Otherwise guys, definitely make sure to check out the link in the description if you want to pick up one of your own M2 Pro miners down below. Otherwise guys, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.